Hi everyone, my name is Monique and welcome to Monique's Home. So have you ever had this experience with your child or your student? For example, you meet a new friend and then you tell the child, so what do you say? And in your mind, you were hoping the child would say, hi, my name is so-and-so, what's your name? But instead of saying that, the child says, thank you. Or, for example, you bump into someone, you and your child bump into someone, and we tell the child, what do you say? So instead of saying sorry, the child says, thank you. And why is that? Well, it's because the child was conditioned that whenever we say, what do you say? That they would say thank you. And what does that show you? That they say thank you, but they are probably not grateful. So what does it mean to be truly grateful? I think the concept of gratitude, of being grateful, being thankful is really a concept that is really deep and vast and maybe a challenge to really express and explain to little ones. And I think the trap that most of us have fallen into, including myself, is that we get our children to say the phrase thank you so many times, in appropriate situations, hoping that this will lead to them understanding what being thankful is, or what it is that they're truly supposed to be grateful for. I think it's often missed that being grateful for something goes way beyond, goes way deeper than automatically saying thank you when we're given something. So how do we help our children to be grateful? And as with a lot of things, it really boils down to us modeling the words and the actions that go hand in hand with us being grateful and being truly thankful for what we have. So number one is to appreciate and acknowledge our children, who they are, what they do, and what they can do. So when I say who they are, it's really truly just to express to our children how grateful we are that they're there with no conditions. I am so thankful that you are in my life. That's it. And saying that, out of the blue with no special occasion really helps our children understand that being grateful for something doesn't always mean that we are given something or that something needs to happen for us to be grateful for something or for someone. Being grateful for what our children do, saying things like, I'm so thankful that you packed away your toys because it's one less thing for me to do, and that really makes mommy's work a lot easier. So acknowledging what they're able to do and really bridging that with the reason why you appreciate it. So it's not so much that you just want them to learn how to pack away or to take care of their things, but you appreciate that action because it has helped you somewhat, because it shows appreciation for the things that you have at home. Number two is to get into that habit of pointing out the little things around you and your child. For example, you're taking a walk outside, point out to them the nests of the birds that you see. Point out to them the trees that give you shade. Point out to them, how clean the street is. How appreciative you are of your neighbors, of your community working together to keep everything clean. When you're at home and it's raining outside, express how grateful you are that you have a home to be dry and safe in. For example, at night and it's really cold and snowing outside, be grateful that you have a bed to sleep in. So just talking about those little things, those everyday ordinary things that we normally take for granted, and bringing that to life really will show our children what gratitude means. And third is maybe having a gratitude routine. So it could be in the form of a prayer, it could be in the form of a gratitude journal, or maybe a diary, or let's say a drawing, or even just that habit of having a conversation with your child every night. What are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? And really talking about why these things are important to them. With my own children, I would often do it in the form of a prayer and ask them what they are thankful for that day. And they will say things, such things as things that have happened to them, things that they have. And then I will model, especially in the beginning when we were getting into that habit, I will model saying thank you for things that are just more mundane, things that they maybe take for granted, like the air that we breathe, the family that we have, the neighbor that shoveled our driveway, the neighbor that would always throw out our garbage. And again, it is through your language, through you modeling to them what you're grateful for, that they will get the language also to be grateful for the things that they wouldn't normally think about. So truly, at the end of it, even for ourselves, it's not just for our children. We don't want to end with thank you. We don't want to just end with words or cards that say thank you, but really having that deep understanding and feeling of gratitude for ourselves, for others, and the things that we're blessed with. Thank you for joining me today. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to Monique's Home and sharing it with others. I hope to see you also on Instagram at Monique's Home. I will see you next time. Remember to make every day your own version of extraordinary.